All of his stuff looked good, so probably too good because it was probably Snug, but he was different in everything that he did. He locked up different. He locked up Snug.
Hey, this is your Olympic hero, Kurt Angle, and you're listening to Snug Wrestling. Oh, it's true. It's damn true.
Concern, like, I'm afraid that they're going to beat Austin Theory down to the point where they're not going to
there's
be
no
able
credibility.
Yeah.
Where there's no credibility. And I completely understand. That's why I wonder if they're trying to build up all this sympathy from the crowd, giving him slight babyface reactions on purpose by letting him do the whole funny yeet thing where he's a fan of Jey Uso. And so eventually when Grayson snaps on him, it'll turn him into a babyface by proxy. Because people hate Grayson. But when it comes down to it, when it comes to the match is awesome. I don't know why Michael Cole said this is the first time these two have tagged in a year and a half. That's bullshit. They were just on a team together at Survivor Series. So
not in a tag team match though.
War Games. That's teams.
But like a tag team match. That was not a tag. That was.
Okay. So you do realize that tag teams aren't just 2-on-2. They're 3-on-3. They're 6-on-6. You're tagging in and out as a team.
The definition of a tag team is 2 versus 2.
No, the definition of a tag team is where you're not in the ring and doing a tornado tag.
It's tag
team means you're tagging in and out on a team. Tag team.
You don't tag anyone. You don't tag anyone in War Games. It's everyone.
Well, buddy, if that's the case, then why on earth do they have trios titles in AEW for tag teams?
Well, they call them the trios titles, but they're not called tag team titles.
They're called the trios tag titles.
But not tag team titles because they're trios. It's a 6-man. It's 3 versus 3. It's 6-man tag, not tag team. Tag team is specific to 2 versus 2.
No, it's not, because the Shield were in tag team matches and they tagged in and out. 6-man tag.
Yeah, 6-man tag is not the same as tag team.
It's still a tag. It's still a team match. It's still a team match.
That's why.
All right. Listen.
Since they've been in a tag team match together, it's been over
Listen.
I'm listening.
I digress. With you over here with your upper lip and shit. Look, as far as it's concerned, so's your upper lip. Look, but as far as it's concerned, when it comes to the spot where he slipped, I don't think it was a botch. I think it was purposeful. I think that they're actually feeding into the story of Jay is losing his grip. He's slipping, making mistakes because he's doubting himself. And I think that's the story they're trying to tell. Is that the story originally is that Gunther doesn't believe that he can beat Jay without underhanded tactics, right? That's why he keeps going against all these people who are fodder to him, but still struggling. He's losing his edge. Now they're trying to tell the story of, well, it's not just Gunther who's slipping and having confidence issues and losing his edge. It's Jay as well. So it's an interesting dynamic where you have the babyface who is slipping and making mistakes because he's got a confidence issue and he's got self-doubt. And it's a really cool thing that your world champion, who's usually this monster fucking just destroyer final boss-esque character who's always confident, always on the mark, never makes a mistake, is now here, off the mark, self-doubting, making mistakes. And I think that's cool that we're getting that same story told from 2 different perspectives and 2 different ways. And another reason I don't think it was an actual botch is because Gunther was immediately ready just to put him to the ground in the guillotine and start punching him in the stomach. There was not a moment there where he blanked for a second on like, oh shit, well, what am I supposed to do now? Like even Jay got into position to get into that headlock. So, and then when you have the segment backstage where when he gets the taste smacked out of his mouth, I mean, Jimmy smacked that boy so hard, bro's cavities flew out. But I mean, that was a stiff slap. But when it came down to it, I like that they're versing next week because this also tells a story. Remember, everybody said that Jimmy and Jay, they're equals in the ring, but on the mic, Jimmy is better, right? But they are equals because they were an even 50-50 tag team the majority of their career. So and they have the exact same move set: splash, super kicks, and they both do the spear. So the one would think that if Jimmy is essentially going to be the test for Gunther, if Gunther beats Jimmy next week, that's probably going to reboost Gunther's confidence. Like, I beat your brother, and you guys are just as good as each other. So if I can beat your brother, I definitely can beat you. Oh, wait, I have 3 times. But if he struggles against Jimmy, and maybe Jimmy almost wins, right? Let's say, what if Jimmy almost wins next week? What if he does win? What does that do to Gunther's confidence? And what does that do to Jay's confidence? Because Gunther's will go even further out here, and Jay's is going to start trending upward. Well, if my brother can beat you, I know I can. So I'm excited for it. And I hope that's the main event next week, so it gets some really good time.
Let's go with you, Tommy, real quick.
So what I was going to say with this is the fact that I am truly excited for this match, because it's going to be big, and most likely it will be in the main event, because if it's not, they're clearly doing something wrong. But I do digress with that. If Jimmy beats Gunther, it's very clear that Jay's odds way higher. Because Bludd's right. These two have the exact same move sets, the exact same style, almost the exact same everything, because of the fact that they're twins in general. So if Gunther loses to Jimmy, his mindset goes super low.
I don't see Gunther losing any matches before WrestleMania, even versus Jimmy. But we'll see what happens. That backstage segment with Jimmy and Jay, where Jimmy was trying to pep talk Jey Uso, and then you see, Gunther literally right around the corner. And this was right after Gunther just attacked both of them. Gunther standing right around the corner. Jimmy Uso just walks up, maybe he takes 5 steps, and he confronts Gunther. I don't know. I just thought that was kind of ridiculous. Hey, Jay, hey, bro, he's right here. He's right in front of us. Let's go get him. No, he just walked over. It was a little
awkward.
Yeah.
Because it was a little awkward, because you would think, well, at the angle that hallway was on the side of the staircases, Gunther would have had to have literally, because Jimmy enters the hallway around the corner of the stairs. If Gunther was going that way, he would have had to have seen the two just sitting there when he was entering the hallway, and they would have had to have seen him, plain as day. And so he's hold on, bro. And it's well, Jimmy saw him, but Jay didn't. And he just walked right around the corner. Hey, yo!
And I thought we were gonna.
You don't hear that?
I thought we were gonna see a brawl or something, and then Gunther's just standing there, he just attacked these guys. He's just standing there, not even raising his hands up or anything. Oh shit, I'm about to get in a fight again, and he just fucking eats that slap, and Jimmy just walks away like nothing happened.
Smack the baby teeth out.
And I'm just what the fuck is going on here? But anyway, other than that, the slap was really good.